Hi there. It's Saturday. It's not quite dinner. I'm starting early today because I have a bunch of friends from college, my sorority sisters, and we're going to have a cocktail hour via Zoom. So I'm excited, but I thought I'd get this done because I might not be as excellent at reading words after I have a glass or two of wine. So I'm here now. Today wasn't so bad. I was so dark yesterday, and today I was just looking for beauty and found it. A friend sent me some beautiful things in an email, and I stumbled across a poem that's both absurd and deep and kind of makes me giggle. So I'm just going to share those and wish you a good Saturday. I hope that you're doing okay and that you got outside despite the rain in Chicago. And if you're not in Chicago, I'm not sure what weather you're having. We have a chance of tornadoes and hail tonight, so I wish us all a safe evening. I'm going to start with a more spiritual and pensive poem, and then I'll read the absurd / funny / deep poem. This one is a pretty famous piece by Wendell, who is a farmer and a poet, and it's called The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world and am free. By Wendell. I heard another beautiful thing today before I read my slightly absurd poem. No, I didn't write it. This woman whose name is escaping me at the moment was talking about how she found Rilke when she was living in Germany. And she had been pursuing a degree in theology and perhaps going into ministry. This was back in the 1950s. Women didn't do that much. And she had walked away because of the ponderousness of some of the theological requirements. And she stumbled across Rilke in a small bookstore. And one of the lines in the poem that she opened the book to, referenced this image of no matter how much she sought or walked away from God, that her journey toward God and our experience of our Creator is thousands of years old, and that whether we are doing it or not, that our Maker is always there, and you are in that cycle of ever-widening circles, and it doesn't really matter what you do, you're still a part of it. And that really struck me. I was raised in a religious home, and I still am, but I have become, I don't know what word to use. My understanding is broader than what most Protestant churches accept. Some do, and the one I go to doesn't seem to mind me. So that was beautiful to me, and this poem by Wendell made me think of that. All right, this next poem is by a writer named Lynne McMahon. I have to get the book out, and of course it has a tiny font, so betraying my age. Let me see if I can do this. You can still see me. Ugh. I need one of those tripods, peeps. Okay. I'll order one from Amazon. That's not working. I don't like that. Okay. So, here's a new angle. All right. This poem by Lynne McMahon is called Barbie's Ferrari. Nothing is quite alien or quite recognizable at this speed, though there is the suggestion of curve, a mutant curvature designed, I suppose, to soften or offset the stiletto toes and karate arms that were too angular for her last car, a Corvette as knifed as Barbie herself, and not the blood red of Italian Renaissance. This is attention. This is detail fitted to sheer velocity, for her knees, after all, are locked. Once fitted into the driving pit, she can only accelerate into a future that becomes hauntingly like the past. Nancy Drew in her yellow roadster, a convertible I always imagined, the means to an end, almost criminal in its freedom, its motherlessness. For Barbie, too, is innocent of parents, pressing her unloved breasts to the masculine wheel, gunning the turn into the hallway and out over the maiming stairs, every jolt slamming her uterus into uselessness, sealed up and preserved, everything about her becoming pure abstraction, and the vehicle for desire, to be Nancy, to be Barbie, to feel the heaven of imagination breathe its ether on your cheeks, rosying in the slipstream, as the speedster, roadster, Ferrari plummets over the rail into the ocean of waxed hardwood below, to crash and burn and be retrieved, to unriddle the crime, to be Barbie with a plot. That's the soulful beauty of it. That's the dreaming child, not the dawn of capital or the factories of Hong Kong reversing the currency in Beijing, not the ovarian moon in eclipse, just the dreaming child, the orphan, turning in slow motion in the air above the banister, for whom ideas of gender and marketplace are nothings less than nothing. It's the car she was born for. It's Barbie you mourn for. By Lynne McMahon, Barbie's Ferrari. That made me think of all the people at home with their kids, and lots of fantasy play going on with dolls and stuffed animals, and many unintended buildings and racetracks being built with Tinker Toys and Lincoln Logs and Legos all mixed up together, maybe a lot of old boxes, taping old pieces of carpet onto things, putting the cat in an outfit. So we are stuck for a while, and today I'm choosing to be of good humor. It's very wet and damp today. And I feel that sort of clammy, sticky feeling, which is spring whether we're inside or outside. Anyway, there were 2 poems there. I hope everyone is well. I hope you're taking care. I hope you have someone to drink a cocktail with virtually tonight or with the people in your home. This is Facebook Love, and I'll come back tomorrow. Take care. Bye.